What's up, Slime Squad? Yeah, this is it. Your eyes don't deceive you. We're back. I'm back. Your eyes don't deceive you. We're playing some Spider-Man 2. I'm a little pissed off. Actually, very pissed off. I'm gonna explain that in a second. I'm gonna explain the news that just dropped. If you've been in the loop with Spider-Man or just in Marvel in general, it's not very good news for console people, but it's good for PC players. Alright, so let's just get into it. First off, let me select my suit. That's clean. But that suit's nice. Yeah, alright, so. Alright, Peter. Do we want to play Pete or do we want to play Miles? Doesn't matter, we're not going to be fighting anyone. This is just literally going to be in the back. Literally going to be background gameplay. Like, I'm just using Spider-Man 2 since this is a Spider-Man 2, video. Discussion topic, so this is basic, you know, gameplay obviously, but we have a topic at hand that we have to discuss, and this is, yeah, you guys get it. So, okay, so let's get the good news out the way. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is officially coming to PC. So, Nate Dogg, my boy Nate, you're finally gonna be able to play. So, no more waiting for you. Next year on January 30th. Spider-Man 2 will be released for Steam and on the Epic Games Store. That's the good news. Now let's get to the bad news. The real bad. This news is terrible. So, in the blog, PlayStation. If you didn't know, New York Comic Con was going on. I didn't even know either. Well, I knew because Funko released some stuff, but whatever. And yeah, this. Let me just say. So I'm gonna say something. All right. I'm just gonna say one thing real quickly. So in the blog, it basically explains what's going on is. Besides that, there's nothing, and it's official. You can calm down. Everyone can calm down. There's gonna be no DLC for Spider-Man 2. They've announced it. They're not making any DLC for Spider-Man 2. It might. I'm just as baffled as all you guys are. I'm upset. I'm really angered. It just I don't understand what. So, yeah, plain and simple, no DLC for Spider-Man 2. Just plain and simple. There's no DLC coming. I don't know why, but now. So yeah, no DLC for Spider-Man 2. Kind of really stupid. Just I don't know why, but now we're going to get into the theory. Now I told you the news. Now I have to get some stuff off my chest. First of all, you had multiple stories that were still unfinished. First of all, the Carnage storyline. Are we just gonna have that wrapped up in Spider-Man 3? Because let's be honest here, Spider-Man 3, we're preparing for Green Goblin, right? Let's be honest here. That's what we're preparing for. We want Green Goblin. We're getting Green Goblin, and I think personally we should just be focusing on Green Goblin. No one else. Like, we want Green Goblin. We're gonna focus on the Green Goblin. I don't know why we haven't wrapped up Carnage yet, unless they're making a Venom game and they're gonna use Carnage for the Venom game. I guess. And also a Chameleon. The whole side mission with Chameleon. Are we just jam-packing all that into Spider-Man 3? Like, I feel like we should have some content, an in-between gap before Spider-Man 2 and 3. You know, just how they did with Spider-Man 1 and Miles Morales. Or Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2. They had the DLC for Spider-Man 1, and they made a Miles Morales game. That we were eating. That fed us for 2 years. We were good for 2 years. And they didn't really release any info for years. For like 2 years with Spider-Man 2. And then last May, cracked us over the head, dropped the bombshell, cracked us over the head with Spider-Man 2. I remember I was doing like a school press conference thing, I don't know. Like talking about high school or whatever, and then on my way home, I just see the stream and I lose it with the symbiote suit. I start screaming in the car. I remember that I was so happy. But there's unfinished business. We have unfinished stories. So we're gonna have to wait until Spider-Man 3 comes out to have that, because if you think about it like this, Spider-Man 3, there's a lot of stuff going on in it. I think we should wrap the symbiote up. I think the symbiote should have been wrapped up in this game, and have Spider-Man 3 be all about Green Goblin. Unless the other theory that I think is that they're trying to save Carnage, or really have Carnage go to Green Goblin to go to Norman to become the Red Goblin, which I think that's what could also happen too, but I think that's dumb. I think personally, wrap up Carnage's story. Save Chameleon. That's fine, whatever. Save Chameleon for, I don't know. You know what I mean? Just like, whatever. Do whatever you want. You want to save Chameleon? Okay, go ahead and save Chameleon. I don't care. You want to save Chameleon for Spider-Man 3? Save Chameleon. But finish up Carnage, man. Unless you're making a Venom game, you should have had Carnage finished by now. We should have, because Spider-Man 3 is going to be so jam-packed. It's like, we want to just focus on Green Goblin. We don't want to deal with Carnage right away. Like, we want, if anything, we should have dealt with Carnage in this game. As long as we dealt with Scream. We dealt with Scream. Or, better yet, you should have made just a Carnage DLC for this game. That would have done good. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're gonna make a game for, maybe they're gonna make a sequel to Miles, but I still don't understand. Like, I get it. For an IP as huge as Spider-Man, probably one of the biggest IPs in the world, no doubt. There's stress always on Insomniac, and I love Insomniac. All right, I do. I'm not trashing on them. I'm just questioning. What are we doing here, boys? I'm questioning. Why are we leaving some stones unturned? Like,
they're not trading baseball cards. Better move in. Spiderman.
Yes, they're not, but yeah, I guess this is symbiote surge, or sorry, anti-venom symbiote surge. Now listen. See, this is what happened to the symbiote storyline. The anti-venom suit. And now we're gonna have to wait. Like, I think Carnage should have his own DLC, right? As you see, I said no combat. Well, I lied. Anti-venom suit. We get this, which is nuts in my opinion. What now? Where did they go? Oh, what do these clowns want, bro? Come on now. What are we doing here, boys? Like, what are we doing here, boys? Like, what are we doing here? Let me get these Sonic mines out. You guys want, you know, give you guys some combat. Bye. Alright, let me just, okay, now that I finished that. You're serious, right? Now I gotta go help this dude. Alright. I'll also, alright, whatever.
Don't worry. I'll get you to an ambulance in no time. Thank you, Spider-Man.
Alright, now since the alright, so like I was saying earlier, I'm just and obviously they're under the pressure all the time. They're probably doing something. They also have to work with Wolverine, but then again, Wolverine has a whole different team behind them.
You're doing great.
I'm not trying to complain. I'm confused is what I am.
Here you go.
I'm
now you're in much better hands. Thanks again. You really earned how cool that costume is.
I'm confused is what I am. Is why are we leaving stones unturned and throwing everything into Spider-Man 3? Like, Spider-Man 3 should be a game based on Green Goblin and Doc Ock teaming up to deal with Peter. It shouldn't be part of it have the symbiote storyline. The symbiote storyline in this game, it means Spider-Man 1, I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2 is my favorite game of all time. I think it's, in my opinion, it's PlayStation's best game they've ever made. I'm gonna say it right now. By a long shot. Over God of War. Oh, I know that's a really hot take, but, and let's be honest here, like, and it got Raw Game of the Year, which we're not gonna talk about that anymore because like that's been years ago. I mean, not years ago, you know what I mean? That's been like, doesn't matter. But the whole point is, I'm asking one question. Why? Like, the question is why? Since we're on the symbiote, I guess campaign or whatever. Since we're talking about the symbiote, Miles, get over here. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna play with Miles. How do I play with Miles again? It's been a while. Yeah. Since we're talking about the symbiote campaign and symbiote and stuff, might as well whip out a symbiote suit. Oh, that's sick. All right, yeah. So now, yeah, that's right. I'm switching to Miles.
Moving on.
Yeah, why not? We'll see another. So yeah, since I don't get it. I just don't understand. I don't understand. Now, granted, there no DLC for Spider-Man 2, so they're just gonna jam-pack Spider-Man 3 with Carnage, Chameleon. There's gonna be so many villains. Rhino's still out there. Like, you know, they're probably gonna bring Rhino back for this again or something. I don't know. Unless, no, wait, no. Didn't Rhino get whatever? He got, I think, manhandled by Roxxon or whatever. But yeah, Prowler's still out there. I'm pretty sure he came back from his 2-year prison sentence from Miles Morales. Like, see, that's a storyline that finished in that game, was Prowler. But now, like, and I'm asking myself this question: what is going on? Like, Spider-Man 3 is years away. We know that. I don't think it's in development yet. It could be, but I doubt it's in development. I doubt they've even started writing the story for it. Or you never know. They could be in development. Who never know? You never know. Maybe the Game Awards are gonna roll around this year and say, "Hey, just to let you know, we're coming. Just to let you know, this is on the cards." You never know. They may not make a DLC for it and say, "Yeah, guess what? We got something better than a DLC. We got the whole next game on the way." We know it's on the way. We don't know if it's in development yet, but they're not gonna just. They're gonna make a sequel. All right. Everyone knows that. It's not confirmed, but we all speculate. And I think it's gonna happen. Like, from all the sales and all the stuff, it'll be stupid not to make a third game. And everyone wants to see Green Goblin, right? So we basically know it's on the way. We don't know when it's not been developed yet, but we basically know it's happening. We don't know when. We just need that official confirmation. We don't know if they could be writing the story for it. Who knows? They could be getting. But I did see an early concept look at Green Goblin, and his design looks pretty cool. It's an early concept. It was on Instagram. It was him with a hood on. It was actually really sick. I said keep the hood, really. Have Green Goblin have a hood on. It was really sick. I don't know if I can. I'm probably not gonna be able to pull the picture up because I'm not recording this on computer, and it's been a while since I made a video, so I'm still like I just came back to discuss about this topic. I don't know if I'm gonna be coming back for good, but you know, you never know. There's always some things that you never know about. And this really just kind of like grinded my gears a little bit, and like I felt like I had to make an opinion on it. I don't know why I feel like I just had to make my word on it, just leave my thoughts on it. So yeah, that is my thoughts on this entire situation of Spider-Man and what's next. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, guys. It's been your boy Gamer Slam out. Peace.